Well, hello, IDS 105 students, and welcome to your very last week 8 here in the IDS 105 learning community. Today, we're going to talk about finishing your term strong, what's due in week 8, module 8, and some takeaways to go for your success. First and foremost, your experience here at Southern New Hampshire University is so important to us. It's our policy and practice to create an inclusive and accessible learning environment. If there are aspects of design, course design, or instruction that present barriers to accessibility, please notify the Online Accessibility Center, the OAC, as soon as possible at 866-305-9430. You can also email them at oac@snhu.edu or visit the Online Accessibility Center website. A couple of webinar reminders. This is an academic space, so always be mindful of your conduct. These webinars are not graded or required, but you will learn about how to do assignments from week to week and or go over concepts we are working on in your course. At this point, your very last week of the term, you guys are well versed in how to do your assignments and where to find everything. But just a reminder, this is your final week here of your IDS 105 class term, and your assignment this week is a final discussion assignment. So make sure, as always, that your initial post is submitted by that Thursday, with a minimum of 2 peer responses due by Sunday. Of course, you can work on these earlier in the week as convenient for your schedule and get them off your plate so that you can celebrate the end of the term a little bit early. But do not forget to get this final discussion post and both peer responses, minimum of 2, submitted. I tell you this because I know life gets busy. Sometimes we're like, we're at the end. My grade is already this. Well, every point matters towards your best grade. So go after that best grade and don't forget to get that final discussion submitted. Make sure you pay special attention to dates and deadlines this week because the term does end this Sunday. So your final week, that module 8 discussion assignment, you're going to be answering 3 questions, but they have a couple pieces and parts. So first question, how will you use what you have learned in this course in your life beyond the classroom? So for example, how will you navigate conflict and interpersonal relationships moving forward using what you've learned? Question 2, how will you use what you have learned in this course as you continue your educational journey here at SNHU? So think about your future classes. How will you approach feedback from peers or instructors in future classes? How can you help build a sense of community and communicate with your peers in an online environment using what you've learned here in IDS 105? And what role do you think communication plays in navigating conflict? Question 3, what are some SNHU resources and services that can support you on your path to success? And how can asking for help support your success? As a reminder, you can find the list of all of the SNHU resources and services by clicking on that help title at the top of your classroom, the down arrow, and go to online student services. Plus a handful of them are right in the top of every classroom that you have here at SNHU. So a couple things just to help you wrap up your term and some reminders, some takeaways for your success as you navigate future classes is number 1, never miss a Monday. As y'all know, Monday brings the start of a new week. Here in the academic world at SNHU, Monday brings the start of a new module. So this is an opportunity to start fresh. If the week maybe before kind of fell apart, or if you wanted to try putting some new successful habits or routines into place for your success or the goals that you have, Monday's a great time to start them. So get excited for those Mondays because it's a chance for a fresh start and to really make some changes toward your academic goals. Another reminder is don't forget to make that SNHU time. Did anybody learn this the hard way? I know that adding school to an already busy plate can be a lot. Y'all already have so many competing priorities, and adding school can change things and it can feel like a lot. However, it is so important that you prioritize your time and you are around the people that you need to be around and you do the things that you need to do to make life successful both inside and outside the classroom. Piece of advice, schedule that SNHU study time like you had to be in a class physically. Whether that's in the morning, over lunch hours, in the nooks and crannies of your day, after kids or people in your household go to bed, whatever it is, make it work for you. I always give the advice if you can work earlier in the week versus later in the week, it helps give you some flexibility in case life falls apart or life happens to start lifing. Okay, have that backup plan. Things come up all the time. I tell y'all always that we understand that you are human. just like the faculty and staff here at SNHU are human. Things come up. We could have a plan for success and maybe we get a snowstorm or a hurricane and it takes out electricity, it takes out the internet. We could have computers and tablets and phones break. We could have fingers get broken, arm get broken, baby comes early, baby comes late. We have to travel for work hours change, you get sick, somebody in your household gets sick. I mean, the list goes on. But have a backup plan in place. Know what you will do if you don't have access to internet for some reason. Can you use your phone as a hotspot? Can you go to like a local coffee shop or eatery or even a local library to be able to get your assignments done? If a computer breaks down or a tablet or whatever you might be using, can you reach out to a friend or family member to be able to still get your assignments submitted? Have your instructor and advisors' phone numbers and email addresses written down somewhere so that if something comes up, you can reach out to them. Because I'm telling you, when we know that you're stuck or you need something, we can make a plan for your success. It's when we don't know that you can really struggle. Know your to-do list, know who and what is a priority every day, every week, and know what you need to get done. For a lot of us, with those competing priorities, we might be managing other people in our households. We might be managing different work hours. We might have multiple jobs. I mean, everybody's schedule looks a little bit different. So know what is due and what you need to get done both inside and outside the classroom at any time. Communication is key. I cannot tell you enough how important it is for you to reach out when you have questions, when you're not sure on something, and maybe you're planning ahead on something. Reach out to your instructors and advisors. Utilize the SNHU resources here because we're here for your success. Another big point that I want to make is to make sure that you know who is on your success team. Take a minute and think about this term. Who really genuinely supported you? Maybe they cheered you on those rough days. Maybe they helped look over papers or projects or journals. Maybe they had to tell you some hard truths to keep you going and keep you motivated. No matter what they did, you want to be around people that support you genuinely. So take a minute, think of those humans or pets that are in your life that supported you this term and keep them close. Tell them thank you. That little thank you could go a long way because you're going to need them as you continue on your academic journey. Also, do not hesitate to always connect for your success. I love this quote by Mr. Covey. I am not a product of my circumstances. I am a product of my decisions. You have so much support. You are not in this academic journey alone. Here at the university at SNHU, you have instructors, advisors, the career team. Academic support has a menu of services from workshops, tutors, written feedback services. You have the learning communities and clubs and organizations at SNHU Connect, the library, the help desk. I mean, the list goes on. And then outside the classroom, there's the loved ones, there's our coworkers, there's our extended family. It's you that has to keep moving and be motivated for your success. But don't hesitate to connect. If you've struggled with your academic writing all term and we're missing points, this next term, make it a goal to get with the academic support written feedback team on your writing assignments. Go after your best score. Build your confidence in your writing. Maybe you're somebody that wants to kind of start networking or look for like a part-time job while you're going to school. Get with our career team. Maybe you want to know more about like citing your work as you're getting into some of these heavier research classes. Get with our amazing library. There's just so much support for your success. And so I want to remind you to make sure you connect with us here at SNHU because we want you to do well. One of the biggest things we want you to take away from your experience here at SNHU is that we are so proud of you. We know it takes a lot of energy and hard work and dedication to be a college student, and that is what you are. And we are so thankful that you have chosen us to partner with you on your academic journey. But at the end of the day, you always have to remember to believe in yourself. Believe that you are 100% worth this journey. Believe that you are capable and able to put in the time and the energy it's going to take to get you through your classes. Just remember, think to yourself, like, I can, I will, I am, I got this. Y'all, you totally got this. We are so, so proud of you for finishing up this term strong. So go get them, y'all. Have an amazing week 8. And thank you so much for being a part of the IDS 105 learning community.